Hi everyone, welcome back to the Chess Corner 64. Coach Tisoy here. Hope you guys are having a great day. And in today's video, we will continue our study about the endgames. Before we dive straight into our lesson for today guys, I'd like to give way first to the puzzle that I kept you guys hanging on my last video. This is the position on the board. As I was saying, now I am going to reveal the solution. Now let us get back to our lesson for today, which is the rook endings. Rook endings are one of the most typical of endings that appear in all endgame theory. Therefore, we should devote a lot of time studying it. In today's lesson, I will share with you guys typical themes, motifs, and patterns that is common in this type of endgame. The concept of cutting the king of the pile is one of the key principles that we should always keep in mind when playing a rook endgame. To help the student understand the mechanics of the play, let us look at the board. In this position, white to move and played rook to a5, cutting the king on the file. If black just played something else, then white's king will move forward to help the rook to stop the pawn. Only now, since black cannot come to rescue the edge pawn. Now we see the point and importance of cutting the king on the file. Let us look for another example. You know guys, in rook endings, the placings of the pieces is very important. This is the position. The pawn has reached the fifth rank and black is helpless against king a5. Followed by the advance of the pawn. If black's kings were at d7, it is a draw with black to move. Let's see. Since this is a very simple device guys, because if the rooks were exchanged, the king will be able to reach the b7 pile and the game will be a draw. Let us again see how piece placement played a critical role in this type of endings. A win is possible in exceptional positions where one of the kings is in the corner or on the edge of the board. Let us look at this position. And because of the threat of mate on rook a1 check, black loses his rook. Our next position is a well-known study of Saavedra. White to play and win. C7, rook to d6 check. Black tries to drive away the king with check. King b5. If king c5, rook d1 threatening rook c1 check is a draw. Let's continue. Rook d5 check. King b4. Rook d4 check. King b3. Rook d3 check. King c2. Now, how can black prevent the pawn from queening? Let's see. After this, black play the stunning rook to d4. This is a problem-like solution. Now, if white is careless and play the hasty c8 queen, then rook c4 check is a stalemate. So, in order to win, white converted the pawn into a rook. Now, white threatens rook a8 checkmate. So, black's move is forced, which is rook a4, covering the check. But after the simple king b3, this time threatening mate on c1, black loses his rook and the game. Let us go now to Horowitz's study, which is related to the last example we are looking. This is the position. White play king f5. If now rook takes g7, rook h1 is mate. So, black played king h7, king f6, rook a8, pawn g8 queen, and after rook takes queen, rook h1 check is made. Another solution, after rook a8, white can also win with rook h1 check. Our next example is a position that was analyzed at the end of the 18th century by the strongest master of that time, the Frenchman Philidor. Here, white has achieved a great deal, but black's rook thus prevent the white king from crossing the 6th route, which is our lesson for this video, cutting the king off on the pile. Let's see how the game continues. e5, rook to g6. Black bides his time. e6, rook to g1. Only now, after white has played e6. Now king d6, rook d1 check. The rook now keeps checking the king until it retreats to the 3rd rank. Then rook e1 follows and the pawn falls. If we analyze the mechanism of black's defense, we see that having occupied the 6th rank with his rook, he bides time, and only after the natural e6 did he retreat his rook behind the white king and begin checking, resulting in a theoretical draw. By this time, guys, you may have some ideas of how the cutting off operation against your opponent's king worked like a charm in these typical rook endings. We shall now examine an ending that was analyzed by Lucena in the year 1497. This is a typical position, guys. The pawn has reached the 7th rank and black's king is cut off from it by the rook at a distance of 2 piles. White has 2 ways of winning. Let us proceed. Number 1, white transfer his rook to the 8th rank. Let us see. The second method is called building the bridge. This is a famous position by Lucena. Okay guys, let us summarize what we have learned today. Number 1, cutting the king off on the pile. Number 2, the critical placements of pieces. Number 3, the danger getting your king on the corner or on the edge of the board where a lot of mating tricks may happen. Number 4, the Philidor's defensive technique. Number 5, the rule of the flight squares, which plays an important role in the appraisal of rook endings. And lastly, the very famous Lucena position. Let's go now to our puzzle portion. Okay, here we go. This is our next position with white to play and mate in 3 moves. Again, try solving this one without using your engines. I promise to reveal the solution on my next video. Okay guys, hope you like this video. Hope this is informative. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like this video for more videos to come. This is your coach Tisoy, signing off.